Right now they're kind of hovering over the Kayn. They're going to lock in the Kale, which is a very common answer into the Ornn, and it looks like G2 are ready for it.
Second ever Kale for Wonder.
Nico's just wasting a lot of time and didn't even get the bot crab.
A little bit of engage here, nothing going on as Inspired will throw down the Ghost up top. Very nicely charged onto Wonder. Wonder's already flashed away. First
cast on the ultimate. Now let's see if Rogue start off the dive. Finn has ulti.
Yeah, he does. Wonder does have access, and he's going to be pushed down for just a moment, buys just enough time. And the tower is helping out, but the minions are there. Finn's going to chase in once again. Inspired, no ultimate available. Finally, Wonder manages to pick it up. The tower's helping out Inspired and Finn.
Oh no.
They end up trading 1-for-1, and now Inspired is going to get caught up by the smoke screen. It's all been a bit slow and could have just been a farming phase. And right now, Inspired and Larssen are once again looking for pressure in the mid lane. That's the ultimate going in. This time round, Larssen finds his man, turns attention to Jankos, and with the help of Inspired and the Rampage, will be able to find 2 quick kills.
This makes it very easy for Rogue to find a double kill.
And it's exactly how Rogue are supposed to play, because on the other side, you know, Graves, jungle, doesn't really have a lot of options to look for ganks.
Very jungle meta, he's been doing a great job, and he's looking to do it again.
Take a look at this. Call the Forge God comes out. Onslaught of Shadows as well. Wonder does have Divine Judgment, and he will catch Finn underneath the tower, but will get taken out himself. And Inspired finds
they
his
have to be cautious of, and it looks like Inspired's looking for another gank.
And Inspired is just on a mission today. No flash available for Wonder. Teleport is going to come out, and Inspired immediately starts to back away. Finn is trying to get Wonder, and he will not be able to do it. The command, Protect, will keep him alive, and now Inspired is surrounded.
Changes that they made very much came from mid and jungle. You know, bot lane still relatively neutral. Arrow does land.
It does. That's definitely not the angle you want to be flashing if you're Perks. He's going to continue to get away. Uses Summoner Heal underneath the tower. Hansama, with the help of Vanda, will pick up the kill.
Impressed me so much from Rogue series just last week is how willing the entire team was to fully commit to a play almost instantly, even using things like Sentinel to instantly force a play. Here's Inspired and Finn trying to work.
There's a lot of damage onto Jankos. He's not going to be able to escape and will get caught out by Call of the Forge God, just shut down.
Transition between mid-game into actually ending is where I think a lot of the fumbles have come from. Things like Baron setups, occasionally we've seen them being stolen away by.
Be able to get this tower with the second Rift Herald. Was picked up, they got the first one as well. They've got themselves a significant lead. Nearly 4,000 gold right now.
Ooh.
Although Hansama may be in a little bit of trouble here. Multiple members of G2 making their way forward. They've jumped onto Vander instead, and he will get instantly deleted by Jankos.
I really like this play from him, clearly.
Yeah.
The gunblade to get close, and then the Riley is to make sure you never get away. He is versus a lot of ranged champions, so I can see some merit in that purchase coming through. Will reduce his...
contest that, challenge that. They're moving to the top side, and they're looking for a pick.
Right, first target's going to be Perks. He's still got flash available to him. Divine Judgment comes on by some time, caught out by the Fisher. Now all of a sudden Mickey gets called back by the Fate's Call. Larssen will use perfect execution out, and Finn is now caught amongst multiple members of G2. The rest of the squad are making their way up. Finn continues to get those spears put in his backside. Rend is going to be available in just a moment as Larssen is going to jump too far, will not find the kill into Mickey, and he gets taken down instead. And now Vander's going to be the next target. Hansama going to look to get run down here by Jankos, and that's the flash forward. Collateral damage is available for Jankos, but he holds on to it. And instead, the chase continues in the top lane. Rogue bits more than they could chew, and the response from G2 is
to attack the map to get some control. Here's an arrow.
Yeah, crucially, that's landed onto Caps. He's already dead, simply cannot get away. The Divine Judgment is not going to be available there, as now here comes Wonder. He's arrived to the fight, but just after his teammate is dead. Mickey cannot get through the Rogue front line, and there's the kick backwards. Mickey is now down. Call the Forge God, gets a knock-up on the Perks and Jankos. The flash forward from Hansama, the dash forward rather. He gets another. Finn gets on the board, and now Wonder's caught underneath the tower. The ultimate doesn't matter. Hansama gets away. That is an ace to Rogue.
When we get the replay, we can see exactly why, but at the end of the day, Rogue found their opportunity, they capitalized, and they've converted it into
Rogue. They managed to punish Caps. They get themselves the 5,000 gold lead. They get themselves the Infernal, the Baron.
He loses his jungle. He's now 2 levels behind. And he uses his ultimate to try and steal away the wolves. Like, this just feels so bad. Rogue, because with triple ninja toppies, and now Larssen in the top lane, there's no mana on Wonder.
Okay, level 16 to 15. Wonder not at max yet, as you mentioned. No mana available. Larssen is just going to run him down, use the Shroud.
Right now, Rogue are trying to pincer off G2, but G2, they want to turn this onto Inspired.
Fate's Call thrown there onto Inspired. He's going to use The devastating shots try to get away. Look at Lawson waiting in the wings. Caps gets tagged just by a volley there as Vander steps forward. Lawson's going to jump onto Mickey, throws down the Shroud, trying to get some damage on the perks. Can't blow him up just yet. Call the Forge God is fantastic. Wonder's blown up before Divine Judgment can even get cast. And now 3 members of G2 are running for their lives. Caps flashes over the wall. Jankos follows threat to push both Jankos and Caps out of the pit. Second Baron secured to...
And showing that Rogue can team fight in multiple different styles. It's not just a clean front to back. Larson can also be huge.
Ooh, a little bit of damage coming down into Vander, but that wall is doing so much work. Here comes Finn from behind. Core, the Forge God's got very long range, and all of a sudden G2, they're locked inside their jungle. They started the fight, but Rogue are ending it. What a fantastic performance so far as Hans Summer with the double kill. There's another for Larson. The shockwave comes up from Caps, but it simply doesn't matter. Larson cannot dive under the tower. They're into Wonder and Caps, but they find themselves 3 more kills. And Rogue are making a statement today, punishing G2, who definitely are not living up to expectations.
No, they certainly are not, and this was G2 looking for one last opportunity. Maybe they can catch Rogue unawares, catch them in their rotations, but they didn't have the damage, they couldn't find the picks, and now Rogue with the Baron buff are looking to finally break into the base of G2.
Yeah, they've got 2 waves working for them right now. Inspired and Vander getting back onto the map, and there's still a lot of time before Wonder and Caps are going to find reinforcements. This inner tower, this inhibitor tower, is going to fall down with the base open. Rogue fully in control.
And for the first time in the organization's history, they're looking to get their first win. Keep your eyes on the stealthy ninja. He's looking to execute the carries of G2. Mickey goes in.
Manages to find Hans Summer, who's flash and heal available. Holding on to it for now. Fate's Call comes out. There goes Larson on the back. Inspired manages to get the fear down and send Perks packing. He's down. That's another kill there onto Mickey. Now they turn attention onto Wonder. The Divine Judgment simply does not help when the team gets split up and gets flanked. Rogue find another 4 kills, and now Larson's going to look for Jankos. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does! It's an ace before they push into the base.
Rogue's team fighting is a beautiful thing to behold. Absolutely in control. Their approach has been entirely on point, and it is Rogue going to take down G2.
Get to say something that we've never said since Rogue has been around. For the first time in the organization's history, they take down G2 Esports, pick up the first win in the best of 5, and are 1 step closer to facing Fnatic tomorrow.
Very clean execution once again from Rogue as it means to deal with Rogue's comp.
Ding, 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 locked in. So one of the big gaping holes from G2's composition is finalized on the last pick with that Scion.
Also pushing. Here he is.
Coming in here from Larson onto Caps. Side steps away, devastating charge comes up. The Rampage back was beautiful.
The movement speed of having that Scuttle Crab Shrine right there. So Inspired on the flank. Will they go for Jankos?
Oh, tower dive coming in here. Not even going to get a shot off. Jankos will just get chunked down, but not enough just yet. Larson manages to go in. The Shroud is now timed out in the Dark Sphere. Put so much damage onto Caps. Rampages from Inspired, not going to be enough.
Finn has his. Finn has the ultimate on top of it. And if Inspired's down there, they're not going to be able to make that play. But Mickey, his team just recalled.
He absolutely did. Now he's caught out. We'll be able to get the Cosmic Gradients down there by some time, as now Jankos is going to be under some pressure. Onslaught of Shadows with a Rampage gets Inspired. Another kill for Rogue. They continue to put pressure down onto Jankos. The TP complete. Caps and Wonder arrive, but it's all Rogue all day. Inspired goes down. Larson's going underneath the tower, looking for the kill. The Shuriken misses its target. Hans Summer flashes forward, gets stunned under the tower. It's going so wrong for Rogue. They had everything.
Because he misses that E, he's not able to do either one of those things.
Of damage here, and I think that's sort of G2's composition in a nutshell, with a Scion, a Volibear, the Taric ultimate. It's about having a huge frontline that can survive and buy space for Perks and Caps, which was completely absent in the last game. So G2, it's going to be so much more reliant on teamwork, making sure the tanks are working well with the carries and going for engages that can be followed up upon, and they're not getting left out to dry.
Now, a pretty cool thing just happened on
They do have to give up that play. Now G2 looping around on Finn. They want to shut him down.
He is in some trouble. Flash is still available to him. He throws that one down. Stormbringer comes out from Jankos, and the Oranges will not make it okay for Finn. A lot of tower damage.
Be a little late here to get here. Larson as well. And what this means is Caps goes for the flash, does not connect. Now Inspired.
Oh, here comes the Onslaught of Shadows. That's a lot of damage onto Caps, but they won't find the kill just yet. That's a Fantastic Taric ultimate, keeping G2 alive. The Rift Herald takes the tower out as well, and now Rogue are left a man down and a tower down. Larson tries to get some damage onto Jankos, cannot connect the skill shots, and G2 get the tower. Larson is looking for the re-engage. He's trying to jump onto Perks. Fantastic stun from Caps. Retreat from Larson, and there's simply not enough follow-up. That's a flash forward from Wonder. He will not find anyone.
This thing done.
Yeah, initially, I think a lot of question mark pings were coming out as Caps flashed in, trying to get
And the setup with tempo, we can see how strong the G2 vision was in the mid lane. Right now, this is the coordinated assault from Inspired and the rest of Rogue. They'll get the Cosmic Radiance out.
Uh-oh.
Now they're continued engaged.
What G2 have done is deny a lot of vision. Thank you for showcasing this observers, and they're looking for a pick. So Rogue is trying to wrestle the way back, and they're looking for a fight.
Don't get a chance though, as now Caps is being jumped on. This time around, the exhaust will stop, and Unleashed Power will be able to pick up the kill onto Inspired. Mickey's running for his life. Larson cannot find the target just yet. It is still available. Unsummer, Insta Cleanse, Flash available to him, but he's not going to be able to use it. He gets shut down. No Cannon Barrage either. 3 players, Powder Kick, Steel. Might be an option.
They still have Cosmic Radiance.
Has got the ultimate available to him. Vander takes so much damage from the burst there of G2, and Wonder's just trying to zone them away. Larson tagged by the volley. Is he going to look to go in? He goes inside the pit, trying to find the damage. He's not going to be able to find it. The Baron is secured by G2. It's picked up by Jankos. The kill there onto Vander, as now Finn is running for his life. Gets so much damage in reply, but Larson is blown up where he stands. G2 with a gigantic play into the Baron, and it looks like they're going to find themselves Finn as well.
Yeah, there is nowhere for Finn to go. Cap's going to come on in here to finish it off. G2 in a commanding lead off of that play. They dive Finn out, and they're not even going to lose the mountain play.
Kill Caps, and because of that, the fight still went in G2's favor.
It was so odd. There were so many opportunities to call off the play, and once again, they are squaring up against G2, but the zoning is excellent here. G2 will get their third Drake of the game, and the arrow comes through.
Another fantastic stun coming out. Inspired jumps in alone, but he doesn't have Larson with him because Larson is currently dueling with Wonder. He's going to dash through once again and continues to retreat. Whoa! But that is fantastic from Caps, and G2 landing every single thing as Rogue are melting underneath the tower. G2 are going to keep pushing through Baron Pod minions.
I don't know when G2 are going to stop, because that was just an obliteration down there in the bottom lane. They have the minions to work with. Rogue will not be able to defend their bottom lane inhibitor. G2 struck, and they struck hard.
And just like that, Collapse is suddenly online. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Here's Syndra coming up clutch once again. The G2 squad definitely looking more in form here in Game 2.
The composition and how it's working.
Quick shot was there. And Endo was talking about it as well. There's no front line from G2's comp in Game 1, but now with Wonder on
which, I mean, you got 2 tanks, 3 tanks. Could not get any better than that for them. Rogue are going to have to try to wave clear, but their wave clear tools aren't even that excellent, right? It's the Sen, it's an Akali, really just gangplank barrels to try and cut through that. And G2, they're strong enough that they can tank tower shots.
I'm just waiting for Rogue to engage. I'm just waiting for Inspired and Larson. Look at them waiting in the wings. There's a lot of damage there onto Caps. The opportunity is up. Cosmic Radiance will come down and keep all of G2 alive. They simply cannot follow up. Larson is waiting to go in. Cannon Barrage comes down. Only Wonder is available to them. They're hitting, but it's not going to matter. The damages from G2 are still so safe in the back line. Larson cannot get bot tank number 2, Jankos. Finally, Wonder goes down, but Larson is shut down by G2. The beefy front line for G2 is working.
And this whole time, there's still super minions in the base. Rogue have not been called back to deal with them, so G2 re-engage onto the tower. The third inhibitor, or the second inhibitor tower, that is going to drop G2 well into the base.
Look at the heals from Mickey! Caps is almost full health again, like he's just hitting onto everyone, and it's just so much utility that's being provided from this Taric support. We understand why it was banned in Game 1, and I think you have to take it off of Mickey's hands because he's just too damn good at this champion.
No doubt about it. 0-1-10 out of his team's 12 kills. They're going to start making their way into the base, and it's just up to G2 how they want to try to play this out.
Poor Vander.
Vander's just trying to get some information. He'll get taken out.
Yes, you have everything inside of Rogue's base except for the Nexus.
I mean, we started this game saying the mid-jungle duo is going to be so pivotal. Inspire and Larson had a great laning phase, but they haven't been able to dive together. Look, again, Inspire goes onto the backline, gets the Thea, but the rest of G2 are destroying Rogue's backline. Hansama is dead, and Nexus turret is down. Vander falls as well, and G2 in under 30 minutes look to kill 4 members of Rogue. With so many super minions in the base, they'll even turn to hunt down Larson before they look to finish out the game. G2 even the series 1-1. We got a series on our hands. The thing that I love about both of the games There
Can
is
be relatively difficult for him, but
Ooh.
Wonder is going to go back to the Nico ranged matchup in the GP. Obviously going to be very, very good, but this is something to accomplish in what Jankos is trying to accomplish, because now Jankos gets the respawns of both the Gromp camp, says thank you for leash, and the Raptor 2. Here we go.
Their sentence into the flay. Exhaust comes out. That's the cleanse as well.
No.
Ignite comes down. Mickey goes down for first blood.
Early priority through the bot side of the map, secure the early Drake, swap up to top at around 8 minutes, play for that objective, and that's where they built a lot of their advantages through playing
Swap on the reset, but here we go with the hook.
Inspired has sat down in that bottom lane for a very long time. The death sentence will not connect as Mickey's able to use that dredge line to safety. Jankos now arrives in time, and the damage is coming out from the Rangers' focus. Hansama gets caught, blown up, and dead as Mickey is able to find the support. Now, it's not done yet as Caps making his way through the tri-bush, and that's so much damage. Look at the minimap for now. Jankos pushing in towards the bottom quadrant. Perkz will be forced to use the cleanse. He's still sitting on the flash. TP comes out. That's the Asher locking down Vander. He will get taken out before Caps can even arrive. And the trouble bubble will pick up the second. That's going on now. G2 maybe setting up for a dive down bottom. Rogue are aware of it though. Larson gets caught by the sleepy trouble bubble. Paddle Star hits him in the face. Ignite as well. Auto and auto. Caps stepping forward with a spell thief. Goes golden under the tower thanks to the stopwatch, and Larson not dead just yet.
The tower find the Ocean Dragon right here. This is a very different G2 in game 3.
And what a disappointing end result.
Is just putting so much pressure onto Rogue. There's 3k gold up. The Ash Arrow connects onto Vander, and that's so much damage onto Inspired. Now Cap starts to fall back as Larson arrives with the TP. Moonlight Vigil comes down as well, and the Emperor's Divide will at least lock Mickey down. He gets the dredge line to the wall and will go down. There's now Larson.
Too late.
I mean, Caps has still got the flash available to him. He's trying to just fish for Rogue members. So much damage onto Hansama. Sleepy Trouble Bubble, sidestep by everyone on Rogue. The recall has finished now. So Larson manages to make it out, but Caps is not done yet. Paddle Star, not going to find a target. One more time. They're getting a hit by Vander, body blocked.
It's a casual 1v3.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Like that was
Caps!
Are you kidding? The end of that first game, of course.
I would say that Finn has been pretty consistent in the counter. You give Caps an inch and he will take a mile. Arrow comes through.
It does indeed. That will land onto Hansama. Remember, who has no flash, no cleanse. Now the next target's going to be Vander, and Inspired is going to get run down by Caps as he's throwing out the paddle stars. Finn will get some damage here, and the powder keg will take out.
Absolutely destroying them. You said check the Magi stacks. We are now up to 22.
More confidence in their mid laner, and it really shows you how different G2 look when Caps is on form. 1-1 and 6 for Perkz as well. Been setting up a lot of the plays, landing a lot of great arrows, but this Caps level 12 going back in.
Oh my word. Actually,
how much does he do? Okay, 25 to completely run you down. So Rogue need to find some way to have that impact around mid lane early on, or it's going to happen again.
Well, let's see what impact can happen down the bottom lane. Pop Blossom comes out, deals a lot of damage onto Finn, but the parlay and the help of Inspired with those 25 stacks sitting on the Nixie Lodge Rod as well. Collateral damage onto Larson. No other
to mid as well, just starts whacking away on this tower so the rest of G2 can roam on over here. So that's both inner turrets falling down, and with no safe way to
action, because Inspired and Larson can definitely compete, but they need the champions to do it, because if they don't, this is what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Finn is under some pressure. The Swell Seed comes out, won't find Jankos. Collateral damage is on cooldown, and with the help of Finn's barrel, manages to pick up the kill. Larson is now TP'd in, and he's in trouble, actually. The Enchanted Crystal has gone out. CP Trouble Bubble will find his target, and that's a lot of damage onto Perkz. Inspired will be able to survive just a few seconds longer before Caps comes in with one last order from Perkz. That's a double kill for him now, and Caps will look to chase down members of Rogue. The rest of G2 are stepping back, and with a death sentence, not finding a target. The Emperor's Divide will not find anyone. Larson gets taken out. You need to hit those skill shots in G2.
Here's
Wonder.
Wonder.
The chase. Here comes Wonder from behind. May not even need that ultimate available to him. Just uses the frozen hose. And that is an ace from G2.
Executions, like at the very minimum, what we expect from teams of this caliber is to come in like from Caps, but it surprises me, some of the mis-execution and the amount that we've seen so far in this series.
I agree, and there's a lot on the line. Obviously, a win here means you get to face Fnatic tomorrow. Also guarantees first or second seed going into the World Championship. And for G2, it will be a shot at revenge. For Rogue, it will be a first ever final, but we need to see a lot more from Rogue. Game 2 is indeed a lot of damage onto Larson. He'll be able to use those Sand Soldiers to escape to safety, and Vander almost gets one shot. Collateral damage, I think, fell just a little bit short there, as now the rest of G2 will push onto the inhibitor turret. Dredgeline will not be able to find a target, and the minion saves Larson's life. As G2 are going to take their second inhibitor of the game.
Caps is picking up a million
That's gonna be
flashes.
so much damage onto Inspired. He doesn't even get a chance to really do anything. The Pop Blossom forces flashes out of Rogue, and G2 will be able to find themselves 2 kills. Make that 3. They've now got a Nexus to target as well, and they start pushing forward onto the Nexus. The Powder Keg will clear some of those minions, and G2 will take the first Nexus turret. They've just about run out of minions, so their backdoor bonus will be in effect, and that's the second now as well. Larson finds the Emperor's Divide with the help of Finn. He gets 3 kills. Now Finn looking for one into Perks. Will be using the parlay to try and do some damage, but he won't get it just yet. Perks manages to take him out, but they're really not. But I think it is important to call out that Rogue, for a couple of games this series, have shown they can do it. They can keep him at arm's length, at least for a time. And even this game, they picked up first blood in a 2v2 down in the bottom lane. But then, all of a sudden, G2 just find a way to take over. Baron is secured as well. They've got the Mountain Soul. Rogue are setting up the Death Push. That's the flash forward there from Inspired. Going with the ultimate, but Mickey throws out his own. The box comes down, and that's 5 members of Rogue caught inside. I think 3 got caught by the Pop Blossom, and it is just obliteration from G2. 26 kills in 28 minutes. And it is a massive, massive performance from Claps to take down Rogue and put them 1 game away from a rematch with Fnatic.
Well, what else is there to say? That was literally just
So much. And then throwing Kennen into the mix against such a low-range composition. I think Kennen is actually the champion that blasts this draft into a huge win. Really cheap priority on a Kennen minion or something like that, especially because, you know, your jungler is going to be playing very aggressively. This is what I was talking about. Very easy for Aurelia to land her ease up until Larson picks up tier 2 boots. Tier 2 boots, very big purchase for the Akali, especially in a matchup like this. But at the same time, another hook lands in the bot lane.
While that's been going on, Inspired is clearing out Jankos' jungle. He's
a
taken
pretty significant deficit. Jankos hex flashing over the wall. He will run into Vander and Hansama.
He will. Inspired had already completed the recall, and the passive from Hansama is trying to get to safety. Will not be able to get away.
There's actually a teleport ward here, and Wonder's level 6.
Oh, this is problematic. There's only a flash for Vander, and Hansama is going to get caught out and left for dead. Manages to put some damage down onto Perks, but they're going to split up, looking for each kill. Hansama is just going to make his way to the tower, and the kill will be donated away to Perks. And actually, it's Jankos that picks that one up.
Like, now he doesn't have a TP. We can make this play, and they have the deep vision. Now Mickey jumps on Inspired.
Let's take a look what Larson can do. He's stepping into both Jankos and Mickey. Caps is arriving as well. Do Rogue decide to commit? This is now 2v3. Vander's making his way, and that's so much burst damage from Larson. He's hiding inside the Shroud for now. Gets the burst damage down onto Caps. There's the flash forward from Inspired as well. Defensively from Caps, and Larson gets himself the double kill on the Akali.
In order to challenge G2. And it looks like that they're coming up clutch right now, but Vander may have overstepped. He does have his jungler nearby. Hook lands.
Hansama's level 6 as well. If he wants to throw a Nautilus in, he can. There goes the Fate's Call. Mickey's going to be the target of Hansama, and then they turn their attention over to Perks. But here comes Jankos as well. Hansama left alone under the tower as his jungler and supporters start to back away. The tower aggro's picked up thanks to the Rend, and Perks will get himself the kill.
In the bot lane right now. Of course, Perks being swapped up towards the top side means Hansama is just solo free farming in the bot lane. Finn taking a lot of damage.
He is indeed. Vander will be the next target. Slicing Maelstrom hasn't been targeted just yet. Wonder finally throws it down. Vander will get taken out by G2. Is now rotating around. There's another double kill for Larson. He's now 4-0.
But Finn here, he's switched over to barrier, so it's going to be really hard to dive him. So while Rogue are able to convert this tower into the dragon.
Fed Akali, a Fed Kalista. You've got the frontline tools of, you know, Finn on Ornn and Vander.
This cannon can be against this composition from Rogue later on into the game, largely because of the short-range comp of Rogue. Well, speaking of Wonder, he may end up dying now.
Oh, that's the ultimate from Vander into an easy dredge line, and the kill will be donated to Hansama. What do well executed? They got the early flashes, and then they converted that into some tower dives. And look at this. There's another tower dive on the cards. Perks gets just...
That was very easy from Rogue. Wonder now got a face check.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage onto Wonder, and he's going to get just run down and destroyed. The Slicing Maelstrom does so much. There's the flash from Inspired to finish the kill. But man, that amount of CC actually was extremely effective against Rogue's comp. And now a couple of
when does it end?
From Hansama, dredge line as well. Hansama will be able to pick up the Rend kill. That's the extremely dominant defeat, dominant victory in favor of G2 in the previous game. And they commit to a very early strategy. They get their advantages, and they show that they can compete with G2.
Because now they have their eyes set on Wonder.
Yep, Hansama is going to chuck Vander in. The ultimate from Wonder will get thrown down. Will stun up Hansama and Vander for just a brief moment before the 7th kill is secured for Hansama's Kalista.
Okay, Caps, what can you do?
Jump onto Finn. flawless duet was great and continues to trade. Has a level advantage over Finn. He's gonna dash away.
So you can't catch.
I mean, the rest of the team is coming, but G2 are losing their base.
Oh, Bella's Breath Ash Arrow will negate the Ash Arrow, and as you say, the rest of G2 will help out securing the kill here in favor of Caps, but Tower falls in the bottom lane, and Inspired will pick up the second dragon, and I think Rogue will be... Those champions are going to be more effective. But it is very exciting to see Inspired and Larson. 207, 4-0.
Right now, Rogue are going to be able to take this top lane tower uncontested, but because Rogue took their first Drake so late into the game, usually like in 2 or 3...
Like, the man's a beast right now.
I mean, this is just going to give Rogue even more options.
Oh, no.
To close the game out.
Look how
There's
much
only been 3 that have been able to actually lift the crown.
That's a good point.
And it does look like Wonder will get some damage here onto Larson. Actually, a lot of damage onto him. Well, the Forge Guard won't work out.
Oh,
and
Larson
finally goes down. But G2 are at risk right now.
Oh!
That's the stun. That connects onto Larson. G2 need a few more picks like this to come back into the game. Larson is going to look to escape. He'll have the Shroud for just a moment. Caps will be looking to find the kill. No flash available for him, and the Shroud will just buy a couple of seconds of time.
Ooh.
The flawless duet won't, really.
But I mean, right now, Rogue are on the Baron, so they're just delaying so much time. Caps has to commit the flash in, and then there's Azonia's Hourglass on top of it. So now Jankos, he's outside of the Baron pit.
Oh,
he was
my
trying to look for a
words.
steal, it's not going to happen.
Oh, he doesn't
How
have
is
the
he
stun
buying
either.
so much time? The Baron was picked up. Game 5. Let's see what G2 can do to defend now. Baron for another minute and a half. Swell Seed will connect onto Perks, and that's a decent stun from Caps, but neither of them hugely influential this game.
I think that it's crazy how online Rogue came and how quickly they were able to snowball the early game off of just a single level 1 plan by putting the Jankos behind, and they won so many successful early skirmishes. Now with the Baron, they break into the base and they look just as dominant as G2 did in Game 3. They're looking to bring us to Game 5. They're looking to play the Silver Scrapes, and Rogue are looking dominant
A lot
here.
of that is obviously on Hansama, so
Jankos.
if he gets taken out, then that could be problematic
Jankos
for
on the
Rogue.
flank.
But look at the damage already coming in. With the help of Vanda and the rest of the engage from Rogue, they've got one. They're about to get their second. That's already Perks and Caps down. The Dredge line will hold Mickey in place, and he's going to fall last. That's an ace for Rogue. It is clean. It was almost simple.
Yep.
And it was just beautiful.
Yes, it certainly was. Jankos was looking for the flank, but then the rest of G2 was dead before he even arrived. You couldn't ask for a cleaner team fight. Sub 30-minute win for Rogue. They're gonna force the 5th game. They're going to challenge for that final spot against Fnatic.
I did not believe that Rogue had it in them, but they are forcing G2 to a Game 5 for a shot at the finals in LEC Summer. Oh man, what a fantastic performance.
Rogue are looking like they got their mojo back.
And what a fantastic turnaround after Game 2 and Game 3 has played out. The Aatrox, the Draven, secured. Caps will once again get his hands on the Syndra, but now Jankos, for the first time in 3 years, playing Hecarim.
For both Lilia and Hecarim, big CC tools. Give you a lot more gank
top lane,
opportunities,
look at
and
top
he wants to
lane.
stay around bot.
Oh, down the bottom though, there's a Dredge
Oh,
line.
oh,
that's gonna
Hansama!
connect onto Mickey.
Oh!
Hansama not going to be able to find first, but he flashes for it, and through the exhaust, manages to pick it up. Takes a tower shot for his
2
trouble.
kills for Rogue. The top lane, Wonder smashing is huge.
There's no flash for Perks. The Lantern is available, but look, Vander and Hansama just again and
Oh!
again. That's the flash. Riptide, passive auto as well. Hansama needs to try and get some adrenaline to step forward. Perks is going to be able to run away, and here comes Jankos. Now all of a sudden, Hansama and Vander are in trouble. That's going to be a kill back for G2 onto Vander, punished for over-aggressive.
Oh, it's just been cider. Oh, that's
Wander's
huge!
going to go onto the tower, and it's going to be a trade. No, he gets
Oh!
over this. Hold on to that one.
Look at Caps, he's in base, he has the
TP.
TP. Shen Ultimate is also available, here it comes.
Dredge line will connect onto Mickey. And there's still a lot of damage going out. Not going to pick up. That's it. Picked up by Hansama. I didn't quite see the total gold. Now, members of G2 are underneath the tower, and they're being jumped on. They get a reply. That's a 1-for-1.
Here comes Jankos!
Here comes Jankos. Onslaught shadows over the wall. Larson forced to use the perfect execution to run for his life, but he's left for dead. There's no one around to save him, and he will get Rampage down. 2 kills.
Another
to
one-sided game here in Game 5, but both teams still going toe-to-toe. Very clear advantages on both sides, and really what I'm looking at is when do these 2 mid laners come online? Which carry will have a larger impact? Was Jankos in this game is going to be a much larger carry threat. You can see that the Draven ultimate can be clear out the way, very nice. Delayed. You can see that while Hansama is still very strong, sitting on a lot of gold, the rest of Rogue haven't quite caught up.
Topside, Jankos looking for him.
Yeah, he's going to start the recall. It is just a matter of time until he gets found out. Had no tower, Didn't really have particularly deep vision, and we'll get some good damage down onto Caps, but unable to...
Its purpose is to kill these carries. So that could
No,
be
it's
very...
to kill Hansama. It's just Hansama.
And if they kill him...
Pushed out that mid-wave as well, and Hansama will pick up the top outer tower.
He's going to be gone. So it really does come down to whether or not Hansama can survive the dive, and that is very, very questionable at this point. G2, very, very, so powerful, and they're looking for the dive on Finn again.
Finn is in so much trouble. Stand United, as well as Jankos and Caps jumping onto him. Whenever Jankos has his Ghost and Ultimate available, he's looking for a target. So the Flay into the death sentence. Mickey and Perks trying to pick up a kill again. It looks like they'll be able to. Larsen's able to escape for now.
Face checking a Syndra is always a very scary thing to do, especially a level 16.
From the
Fight, double TP.
Double TP's coming in. Wonder and Mickey a little bit separated. The death sentence will find Hansama, and he cleanses out of it. Larsen waiting to look for an engage, and now all 5 members are standing toe-to-toe. Dredgeline will connect, and that's a fantastic ultimate. That's already Cap blown up before he can drop his ultimate. No, can Hansama find the cash in? That's the question. He's turning his attention to Jankos and to Wonder. They simply cannot do it. The initial pick worked out. Rogue managed to find the opportunity to bring themselves back into this game. There's the chase back onto Wonder. The Umbral Chains will pull him backwards. This will be 4 quick kills for Rogue.
Rogue still going here. They're going to be able to find Wonder, and then can they turn it into the Baron? That's the question. Shut down. Comes through for Hansama, and Rogue heads straight to the Baron.
G2 could not kill Hansama. Larsen takes down Caps while Vander dies. I don't think Perks can stop this. This was the pick that Rogue were looking for. They have the Baron in their eyes, and they're still in this series.
Rogue should never have been able to come back into this game, but it is one fight saving Hansama in the top lane. They show up so huge, and they're right back into the
right now. Quick shot, because levels are starting to swing. Larsen level 17, and crucially, stopwatch on Inspired, stopwatch on Larsen.
They're gonna find him. The vision, everyone canceled their backs. They're gonna start moving. The redemption comes up. Dredgeline will connect onto Jankos. He's gonna get a very short ulti. Now Perks does as well. Jankos goes down. That's all the damage. That's 5 versus 4 now. If Caps can arrive, but it's actually 5 versus 3. He's late to the party. Rogue are not done yet. There's still 30 seconds on the Baron, and they can start pushing towards the base.
And Inspired still has the sleep, so apply that, and Rogue can press the gas. Inspired has to flash away here, and the hook does not connect onto Finn, but that's a sleep. That's Perks.
That's it. Look, how can Hansama get in there? He can't get, because Caps manages to make a 2-man stun. He slows the... But they did not need to. No ways. No. Okay, that was close. That was
Lane priority. They're going to be able to find the collapse. Wonder is so fast coming into this one. G2 are looking for the fight.
Larsen can split the team. He's looking for the flank. And the Dragon is going low, 2,000 HP. We're going to have a smite fight inside the pit. Who's going to pick it up? And he got it by G2. They get the soul, and they start to retreat. Have to go now. Get the soul and the Baron. That's a Dredgeline into Mickey. He's going low inside the pit. Another smite fight. Jankos wins this one. Inspired trying to get some damage into Mickey, but Larsen's going low. Jankos can almost run him down. Onslaught of Shadows and Rampage gets him. That's a support for a mid laner that is not a
Draven, and Rogue are just one team fight away from losing their base.
Doesn't look like Rogue are going to find an opportunity to initiate anything just yet. Finn has teleport available, but he's trying to push the bottom lane while his base is being torn apart by members of G2 and those Baron-empowered minions.
The range of Senna is so valuable at this point as well. Notice how she can just walk up, chunk people out of Rogue's own base and concede onto these towers so easily. Rogue are divided right now. They don't have the wave clear to stop this siege from G2.
And we've seen in previous games how hard it is to find a flank when G2 are sieging the top lane on this side of the map. It's not possible to get in here, and G2 are just going structure to structure, eviscerating Rogue's base.
The Dredgeline does not connect onto a target, so therefore Rogue cannot find the initiation. Death Sentence goes a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. The base is being destroyed, and so is Vander. He's forced a Dredgeline away to the Nexus turrets. And the second inhibitor's going to fall. Perks is on a killing spree. The railgun from downtown. This could be the final push. Baron is still up for 30 seconds. Finn will manage to get at least 1 Q onto G2, but they need to follow Hansama. The Whirling Death goes out. There's so much to deal with. Onslaught of Shadows is available for Jankos if he wants to throw it.
Here comes the next minion wave. G2 ready to push into the base. Just 2 Nexus turrets, and the Nexus in the way of facing Fnatic tomorrow. Perks so strong into the base. Larsen has to do something.
Oh man, G2, they've got 1 Nexus turret. They're so tantalizing close to the final to defend their title. That's Inspired. He goes golden underneath these turrets. The Flay will catch Hansama, and he's going to get pushed back by a devastating charge. Even though there's no stun, it doesn't matter. Hansama is down. Rogue are down. They put up a valiant fight, but Rogue will be defeated by G2 in a 5-game epic. G2 Esports will take down Rogue. They just need to get a couple more kills and finish off this Nexus, as is the G2 way. Make it dramatic, make it flashy. G2 eliminate Rogue and advance to the final to face Fnatic.
Rogue fought